As we conclude week 12, let's take a look back at what we've learned. So we started by looking at the ski lift and looking at where was this ski lift the steepest. And we used something called slope to figure that out. And a slope and rate of change, kind of interchangeable for us. We used M to represent slope, and we knew that it was rise over run. And we looked at the change in Y values over the change in X values. And we got this formula, Y2 minus Y1 over X2 minus X1. Then we found slope from a graph, and we found two nice points and used our formula to find 40 over 1 in this case, and it had meaning. We looked at, is it positive or negative, what was changing, and what things meant on the graph. We also found slope from a table where we had certain points, and we did, again, the formula and figured out, was it positive, negative, and what it meant. We also can find slope from a set of points, again, using the formula. Then we looked at undefined slope and zero slope. So undefined slope goes with a vertical line, and the slope of zero goes with a horizontal line. And then we moved on to slope-intercept form. And we looked at how y equals mx plus b and what that meant and what different things meant in that equation. We learned how to graph using a shortcut with slope-intercept form, where we would graph the y-intercept and then use the slope to find a second point and then draw our line. Then we wrote a linear equation from a graph. So we had a graph already there, and we've identified the y-intercept and the slope by counting and put those into the equation to write the equation. We've moved on to, with the last lesson, standard form, where we had ax plus by equals c. X and y, again, were on the same side of the equal sign. We use the intercepts, or the points where the graph crosses the x-axis and the y-axis, to find 2 points on the graph that we could then use to graph. We use the intercepts as seen here. We put 0 in for y to find the x-intercept, and we put 0 in for x to find the y-intercept, making this little table here. 0 for x gives me the y-intercept. 0 for y gives me the x-intercept. Plot those points, and you have your line. Then we concluded by looking at the differences between slope-intercept form and standard form. What is standard form good for finding? The intercepts. What is slope-intercept good for finding? The slope and the y-intercept. At this point, you should be preparing for your week 12 assessment. Good luck.